committee had a tough job this year. We had a number of really strong candidates for this award, but Melanie stood out immediately as someone who was worthy of recognition. She recognized the needs to serve others not only in third world countries, but also here locally in her community.
I had Melanie in a class called Introduction to Professional Nursing, and right from the outset I could see her leadership within her group of second-degree nursing students.
She's very approachable. Like, there's any kind of questions that you can just go up to her.
Just to be around Melanie as a faculty member and as a nurse, it was just a joy.
I think it is important for the individual to step out. That's a part of leadership. You have to actively, even though it may not be in your comfort zone, you have to be actively choosing to step out in that moment. Whether it's the moment that God called you to be or it's the moment that you feel the nudging.
Melanie has this unique and distinct capability of listening to her guidance and her faith.
One of the things that the committee was really impressed with was a long-term project that Melanie worked on. She actually went to Micronesia to serve through the JVI, a Catholic-based volunteer program.
My mentor, Father Hoff, kind of took me under his wing and told me, I believe that you can do this work. And I told him, no, I think you have me wrong. I'm not that person. I can't go to a third world country and, just drop everything and serve.
She also recognized the fact that she's not a natural leader, but that her leadership is something that she has to choose.
I didn't really think I was going to get in, so I kind of just went through the motions and did it, and they called me later on and said, you got in, and that you have 48 hours to decide whether or not you want to make this big commitment.
She lived on her own. She went really against her family's wishes in terms of leaving the country to serve other people.
I spoke to my mother and I told her, so I got into this program and I was wondering if I could get your, blessing in that and approval to go. And she said, no, absolutely not. And, and I mentioned in the interview process that, with Asian families, they're involved in everything that you do. It's not independent of each other. You're all a part of the decision-making process. So I called JVI and I said, I'll go. So I took that leap and served there for a year.
A long-term service project like that really demonstrates a student's commitment to service.
People come to professions for a variety of reasons, and Melanie's outstanding in that it's to serve.
I feel like along the way in my life, God has constantly put in somebody to kind of either, shape my foundation or introduce me to Him more and just show me kind of what He's doing in the world and where I fit in.
I'm very happy for Seton Hall that they have an opportunity here to recognize someone so wonderful.